Sorry for a quick bit of shaky cam, but konbawa, and I got a mail call. The original intro to this video is way too long, so I've redone it just to this. You're welcome. What we got? So we have got some LED interior lighting. There's two. Should be 5 or 6, I think, of those. In here. Unless they've chucked the others in the other box. So here we are. Yeah, it's not in there. And now I know which one it is. I'll look at the delivery notes just to see. Yes, there should be 6 of those. So oh, there's 6 in there. There's 6 actually in each box. So there's 2 boxes. So there's 12 there, technically. I'll look at that in a minute. We'll have a look in a minute. Because like I say, we're going to see the whole of this through. So this is something I actually got on pre-order. I did actually cancel. So I've sort of made things right by picking it up. And it adds a new power system to my fleet. So I have steam, diesel, electric, gasoline, battery. This is a hybrid. So we've got a HB there. It's backwards. I know it's backwards, it's why the iPhone does it. But that is it. This is Kato 10-2073, and it's the HB-E300 series Resort Shirakami. So Shira, I don't know what it means, but Kami is God or divine. So yeah. So this is a hybrid power, a diesel hybrid. Look, so I can only see it powers up. It charge, for low speed. It has a battery it uses rather than, like a hybrid car. So I love these little boxes. I haven't got many of these. I only got one other one, which is a much older local train. As in the prototypes on a much older train. So of course you got the usual nice packaging there. Oh wow, that is beautiful. I wasn't sure how this one was going to look. That is gorgeous. Also, I knew how it would look, what it looked like, but I didn't know how it would actually look in person. But that is rather nice, isn't it? Some beautiful roof detail there. We'll look at this properly once I got it on the track. Because obviously I need to run this in first before I fit any interior lighting to it, but I wanted to get the interior lighting kits because it's something I've been meaning to do for a while, is to get all my trains, all these lit inside. But yeah, so there's the, just make sure you can see it, there's the rake. So you can see the trees start dark green and fade as it goes onto the interior carriages. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, they fade and then they go sort of like a dark grey, then they fade out again. And that's cool. You probably picked that up already when I showed you just now. Excuse me. The nice big windows on there. The only thing when you light them up, you've got to get some people inside, haven't you? But yeah, first off, we need to make sure it works. So let's head over to that and run it in. All right. See you over there. So here's the tail lights. Let me get. Really sorry for that awful shaky cam work at the end there, but that's clipped. But there we are. So there's the rear lights. Try and give you a very gentle sweep along the full train. Trying to do it one-handed now. Yeah, handle it again. And the front lights will come on as soon as we start moving because it's just. There we are. Yeah, that's it. So let's get it underway. Is it good to go? Right, so I'll run that in and see you in a bit. So with that, that's running in both directions now. And it's ready for me to fit lights. So let's go and do that next. And this is the lights in the interior, of course. Right, so by now, you know that I've run both trains in before doing any lighting. This is actually a couple of days later. But, you know, we've got lighting kits, we've got the train. I'm going to get this one done first now. I'll get the second one done either tomorrow or later on. Yeah, okay, so let's go on with it. Hopefully the lighting, ironically, the lighting is good enough here. I'll try and do it all in one take, so let's get it out. And I've tried to leave enough room over here that I shouldn't hit the camera. Right, so we want to look at our instruction sheet. This is probably how I should do the mail call videos. You don't need to see me really, do you? But right, so we need to get the bodies off and do all this. Okay, well let's have a look. It's actually the unit you can't see off screen there at the bottom. That's the one that's powered, but I believe, like most Kato models, this is just all clipped together. It's just be a case of unclipping the body sides like that. And lifting. There's a clip at the front. There we are. 1, 2. Okay. So there's the body off. Put this in there to keep it safe. And we'll take that out of the way. So we'll do that one. Right. Okay. Let's just get one of these opened up and see what's in here. It seems to suggest there are 6 in. The hell was that? Oh, it seems to suggest there are 6 in each one of these packs. So, if that's the case, then we're onto a really good thing here, because I've got 3 packs of these, and 6 per pack. That's 18 LEDs. Oh. Get these out, and that's if you want to make them more white, I believe. You put them on there. Okay, so we're going to want, there are indeed 6, so we only want 4 of those. There's 4. I'm only going to want one of those right now. Sort of sits. See, there's like little indents under it. That one should end up sitting, so basically a bit like that on top, so that it diffuses the light along amongst the carriage like that. Okay. So, I might need to pause the video and actually see what it says. So, remove. Oh, actually, I've got that the wrong way around. It's supposed to go that way around. Yeah, because the corrugation is meant to go on the top. Okay. We do have a pack here of contact springs. Which I think is what it's showing on here. Yeah, contact springs in there, you see? Gotta bend them up, bend them over slightly. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get this, run this through the translator. Even the basic translator will help me out a bit there, and just make sure I've got what it says there down before we carry on. So back to right. So there's the translated instructions if you need them. Also, it's machine translation. Pause that and have a look. Okay, so only HB-E300 needs that. Now, I think car 5 is actually the second one. I think this is 5. I see 105's there, 5, 5, 5. So gotta look at this under more light. Confirm the numbers. Right, okay. So this is a 5. This is a 5. Only car 3, well the third car will do anyway, is not. So that's only for car 3. Cars 1 to 5, the other cars we use these ones, okay? So okay. So we need to come in at this end of the train, this end of the the vehicle. to get into that. Okay. Right. Okay. So. I see, yes, you can see it there. It's not in this cradle. Okay. Right. I've actually got to cut the pins on here by 2mm as well. I might just see if I can bend them rather than cutting them. Good firm contact. That's it. That's that one going out. Okay. So there we go. So that actually will just go in into there. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's move the other ones out of the way. We need to get into this one next, and we will need to cut it. But how shall I cut it, dear Liza, dear Liza? Probably the most stupid thing I did was cut it that way, but oh well. That's right, because we actually cut through it. Ah dear. Right, so it says to insert these under the floor. Yeah. And we need to fold that forwards. Okay, so you see it goes in like that, so we fold that forwards. We'll put the other one in first. Okay. And then we get red and fold it forwards. Okay, so that's now flat. That's now flat. So they're now both flat like that. And then that should, in theory, got a battery to hand, so we can test it. Try not touching that, we should get some light. Getting the ones at the front. Not getting anything off that. So that means that the power's not getting through to these. give me a second to figure it out. So I can see it works because yeah. So it's not actually, doesn't actually seem to be touching both contacts cleanly. Let's try and bend that back a bit. And I still want to know how we're meant to mount this now. I think that's actually too long. That's meant to basically end up like that, so it's meeting and shines along the length of. So if I can simulate that. Sorry, trying to make it not flash and not do very well. Oh yeah, so it goes along the board like that. See this? That works anyway. If you put one of these around it, the light should become more unfortunately it's probably easiest to get that on there, then try and put the filter over it a bit. See, it changes the temperature. Interesting little shit things, in it. Interesting. Sorry, pardon that. Interesting little things. Okay, so I just saw that. It is working. Sorry about the flashing again. There we go. So that's getting power now from the wheels, like that. Okay. Right. So we know now that if that's going to sit on there, was that what it's saying? It's not. Without using the board holder, install the board on the 4 parts of the chair room. Nice, it didn't keep falling out. It's just double checking there's no room for this, then basically is what they're saying. Because this usually clips in down there. Oh, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. So that usually clips the whole thing in, you see, like that. But we can't do that. So that needs to go on to here, but it's flinged. Being flung out like that. So what I'm seeing is that is too long and needs to come back. It's upside down anyway. think it's got to be snapped there. And that comes a little bit close, doesn't it? So now that comes onto there, and that goes onto here, like that all fits now. Just getting this bit in and get it to stay. Make sure both of those are touching, make sure that all lights up. No, it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. It's not touching. It's not touching that one properly. Oh, God's sake. No. No. I can't. Behave yourself. It's actually touching both of those. I'll keep fiddling, I'll come back. There we go, got it now. So what I've done, as you can see, is I've got the bits pressing up against the back of the legs there. So let's get the body. Pop that back on, hoping that nothing moves in the meantime. Look, you came off this. That's it. That's it. Okay. That's it. Okay, so we're all in. Ooh. And then you throw your battery on the floor. That's a really critical part. One lit interior light, and it will work. Why does not work both ways? Let me just put it on the track. It will work in the forward direction. Unfortunately, needing to put pressure on the back. Just rest it, set it normally. It doesn't work, but you have to actually put some pressure on it. See if I pressure on the front, nothing happens. So off comes the body again, and do some more fettling. Why is that only working? If it's time, don't blame it's 7:15 almost. So I suppose it actually needs the pressure of being underneath that to keep the conductivity down. Nope. Now, I'm gonna have to go away and fiddle with it. Once I do have it in working, I'll demonstrate the same procedure on the other one. I mean, it says I've got to cut these by 2 mil, so it'll sit. Let's try it. It does say to do it. 2 millimeters. I should use my 0 cutters for this rather than these ones. So 2 mil, it shows about okay. Let's have a go. It's going to be one of those things, isn't it? It's going to be one of those things. It's amazing what happens when you follow the instructions. So surely that's got to touch that like that for it to be effective. Now what isn't happening is now that's not touching that at all. It's not touching those bits at all. Trying to do it so you can see as well as me. That's just going to keep trying to push it out, but see, that's not touching that one now either. Nope, front light's going on. Don't remember it being this difficult on the last unit I did this on. No, it's not touching that one at all now. Right, I'm going to take that to the track quickly. Give me a second. If this works just by sitting on it. Hey, that's better. Right, let me get the body on and I'll bring it back into shot. Make sure it still works first. Yeah, that still works. So yes, it basically you bend these till they meet the bottom. You cut them as told, and bend these till it meets the bottom, and it will then just work. So if we do the front wheels, it proves there's no pressure going on the back at all. Ah, it's interesting. Was it just done that? It was just working, I promise. Well, the fun thing is I've got to get the body off again because we've got this. Let's get this air dam sorted. Still touching back there. So why isn't that lighting up now? Oh, it is. Weird. Right, so this air dam goes that way up. No. So the whole thing just flipping move then. Back on, there you go. Oh dear, see the little grooves it goes into. Why doesn't that look like it's now sitting happy in there? Right. No, that air dam is not happy. That looks happier. That looks happier. There we go. That's it. Now, why isn't the interior light working? Put it back on the track here. I'll tell you what, You can really go off the idea of doing all this. You really can. Yeah, it's because that's fired out. So that's better. And just to prove, okay, dam still looks happy, body on from the front. No, that's still working inside, good. Oh, no, what? Right, now, please tell me, work inside. No. Right, I'm just going to keep going until I've sorted this out really and come back. I'm starting to get a little bit wound up now. So as you can see, the other ones don't now come out. Testing on front wheels only. There we go. Right, it's all together and in. There we are. Okay. So, done. Right. I'm going to do the other 3 cars now. Well, sorry. The other 2 cars that are 5s like this off camera, because you don't see that again. Then I'll do the 3rd car on camera. So the next one you'll see is the 3rd car. All right. Catch you in a bit. Prior to that, I'll show you the lights working. So forwards. Well, it should be down here. It'll be down here somewhere. So we are forwards and reverse. As you can see, it is a lot stronger at the back. I don't think it's quite meeting the thing properly, but you can see it is going on the whole length there. Okay, so it works. It goes around corners. Fine. So yeah, I'm going to get food now. So I've done car 2. This is the one where it's different. Just seeing if I can do it. So I'm in a Discord, of course, so I may have to hit stop and then hit record again. Right, so this is the one it said you can leave the surround on. So I should just clip in there. So what we do, because this is car 105. You wouldn't believe it, the second car, when I was a hitch apart from, I broke that down thinking, oh, it's going to be the same. No, should have test fitted it first. But that'll do for the other end anyway, the other cab car. So it does mean I'm going to have at least 1 full pack of these spare, so I can get something else illuminated as well, which is really cool. I'm actually thinking one of the first priorities might be the little pack of 4 coaches I keep using with various trains. So as I just said, making sure. Oh, sorry. That is an awful noise. Can you not? I mean, could do it that way around. No? Yeah, I see. So this one, on this one, it fits behind that. You see, like that. And the legs are supposed to just go at the front of the. The legs are just meant to go at the front, the back of these pieces here. The angle's slightly different to what I've been doing in the meantime. There we go. So let's just make sure that works. Yep, lovely jubbly. So, there we go. I knew there'd be a way around that would fit. Right, now, excuse me, I was going to have a quick look at this video to see which way around that was actually in. And the great news is, it is this way around, so. You see, it's got the shroud on it. That's lighting up the entire interior properly. But hey, there we go. It's another one. Right. Well, whilst I said I wouldn't do the other two on camera because you've already seen them, I might just do the last one on camera as well. So get one into the rake. Make sure the rake doesn't look too. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something about the front too. I'm going to have to do something about the front too. Actually, let's get the rear one working first. I'll have to do some of the other two because I refuse to believe that I can't get that lovely consistent light along the length on that. Try it on this one. This one's going to be awkward to try out because I'll put the thing to the wheels. It tries to move, so. Hands aren't working. Hands genuinely are trying not to work in a minute. There we are. Let's go that side. you want to do this one on camera, Christopher? There we go. Oh, I clip back into place. That's not the way it's meant to go. It's not quite knowing where the clips are. It's not helping. That has just gone back into place again. Oh, wish I'd started with this one. It's just because plastic is, as ever, really slippy underneath. It's really hard to get purchase anywhere. I don't know if I mentioned on any of the videos, but I've recently had a bit of a green bottle fly problem here. I've recently got, and today one of those zappers like you see in restaurants and that arrived. Yeah, it sits either on a surface or on a wall. It's doing great downstairs. It just alarms me the amount it's killing. I think I've sealed up one of their main entry points, so hopefully it shouldn't last much longer. Right, I'm going to come back to you. Okay, so I have discovered something that the lights will fit and function with this around them, making the whole fitting process so much easier for a start. Still can't get this one to come out, but that's what we're working on now. Oh, that's coming out the other side of the glazing. That's really good. Do some more of those. In theory, you just pull one away from the other, don't you? Not doing anything. So I can't get any purchase on anything but the body side. It's where people start saying things about their fat fingers, but it's nothing to do with your fat fingers if you can't hold it. It doesn't matter what size your fingers are. I'm surprised I haven't snapped the body yet, I'm going to say. But not because I've gone, ah! But just from trying to prise it open enough and force the chassis out. Like that, you know. That's not going to be doing any good. We've got to get this light right first time. Because I'm not going in here again if I can help it. See, you'd hope doing that might do something, but it's not. It's just every single time going straight back in. It's just so bloody annoying, because the whole rest of the train sat there now lit up. Quite literally at the minute this lit up. Let's go and stop that. Because whilst LEDs take ages to fail. They will eventually, and it's not speed up the process by just leaving it on senselessly. You can hear it every time it clicks back, every time. But yeah, so you know, so when I come to do this one, I'm going to leave that on, and so you can see I've got the light piece there ready. It means I don't have to mess about with cutting that down or anything at the back. Right, see you in a minute. I'm not proud to say how I got it out. Really prized the back end open, hooked these in on top of there and pulled, and had to snap it out. I'm hoping, I'm on hope if all that works in there, hopefully. Here, there's the red light. There's the white light. Wonderful. Right. Just tidy that up by removing that. Right. So, let's test my theory out then. Is this the one where it said how to remove the what's it then, I wonder? Because I can't shove them into, oh I can. I can. Just remove from the back. See, right. I think I know what's gone on here. I think there's two there. I'm trying to think what else to use the spares in, because I think the other one's going to need 6. The other train is going to need 6 of these. Oh my god. Yeah, so I think it's going to need 6 of these things, and yeah, I think this is the one where we have to cut it. Because it's 2 3-car units. So I was just like, okay. That leaves me with a pack of 6 and 2. Okay, I could do the Yakimo. Well, that's going to need 6 as well. 8 actually. That's going to need 8. It's going to need 2 packs to do the one train. I'll just stab myself with this. Because is this where we go like that with that one? Yeah. This is what the instructions meant. So, if you've got one of these, or if you get one of these, wow, I think so. Actually has to be even shorter. Yeah, we've got to take. Okay. Yeah, we have got to take another section off. Ah. Okay. There's actually a little clip in the back of there that it slots into. So that's now at the right height. So now if I touch the wheels to the thing, that should light up. Now I'll spin that round. Right, so now it's all in. There we are. Now there's some black windows that side because it's the back of the bar area. we'll have one more pass, and then we'll finish there. So, thanks for watching. Arigato gozaimasu. Take care all, and sayonara.